So, I've been wanting to do this for a couple of weeks now, but it's a subject that some people shy away from, mainly because we're not used to it. It's one of those things that I just wish I'd have found in my younger years. So today I'm going to discuss something that I've really only found within the last couple of years, and it's self-love. I've been studying the mind for many years now, meditating and looking at who I really am. But one thing that was missing is self-love. And if I had only known the benefits, then it would have been the first thing I would have concentrated on. So to anyone out there, if you're curious about any of these things, it's definitely the first thing to think about. And to everyone else out there, even if you're not interested in the mind or anything like that, I would urge you to look into loving yourself. It will completely change your life, I promise you. So, I'm going to pack up, I'm going to go home, have a cup of tea, and I'm going to carry on with the subject of loving yourself. That's better. Cheers, everybody. Well, here we are. Self-love. Where it began with me. And it was quite difficult because love to me in my life could be a sign of weakness. And the first thing I had to do was change my definition of that word. And now I see the word love as strong and not weak. In fact, I see weakness as not being able to use that word. Now, the word love means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. But self-love for me is the same kind of love you would have for your own child. It's about care, discipline, wanting them to do the right thing and having the best life possible. That's self-love. I find a lot of the time if you speak to people about self-love, they conjure up the idea of vanity, standing in front of the mirror, how good am I, overconfidence, and sometimes being the victim, where the whole world is against me, I don't deserve this, I don't deserve that. Well, for me, that's completely wrong. There was actually one example that really helped me, and it was the idea of taking a photo of yourself when you were a toddler and looking at that photo, imagining that toddler was in front of you now, and you could pick the toddler up, give it a huge hug, and tell them how you were going to look after them for the rest of their life. Because that's you. There is absolutely nothing wrong in giving yourself a hug and telling yourself how good you're doing and how you love yourself. Because ultimately, there's no one in this world that can love you as deeply as you can. What I do is I kind of separate Mark, the person, with all the memories and the experience and all the external stuff, from something else that's deeper than that. And that deeper thing looks after Mark, puts Mark in his place and reminds him that he is loved. And it really helps in certain situations. Now this might sound a bit selfish, but you have to become the most important person to yourself. But it's not selfish, and let me explain why. Think of yourself as a cup, and in the cup is love. Well, most of us, well certainly me, I walked around with an empty cup and I was looking for love. People to give me love and show me love, to fill up my cup. But that's just no good. However, if you can find the self-love inside you, you will fill your cup with love, with your own love. And in that way, you will then be able to give that love to other people. It's just not fair to rely on other people to fill your cup. They have a hard enough time, we all do. But wouldn't it be great to fill yourself with love and just be able to give? Also, negativity just disappears. Because as soon as you feel anything negative come towards you, you can look after yourself and say, stop, I'm not going there. Don't go there, you don't deserve it. You also start to look after yourself. You look at food. Do you really want to put that inside you? Would you let your children just eat that rubbish all the time? Exercise, looking after the body. It all comes. And what to some people might be the weirdest thing is tell yourself that you love you. Tell yourself that you're doing okay. It's fine. It's amazing what you can do with positive affirmations to this mind. Do not let the mind steer you in a different direction other than love. So there you go. That's my experience of self-love. I hope it's helped some people. I know there's people out there that would find it very, very difficult, but the good thing is you can keep it secret. Nobody has to know how you talk to yourself, how you deal with yourself. So it can be very private. So don't be shy with yourself. Have a go. I'm pretty confident that if everybody loved themselves in the right way, in a positive way, this world would be completely different, and it would be a lot better for our children that are growing up into this world. So I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, take care, be safe. Love you all. Bye.